So, hello and welcome to Wilson Waffling Live, episode 24, recorded Sunday the 23rd of November 2014. Epic Sessions and Christmas Angels. Epic Sessions and Christmas Angels. Run title.
Wilson Waffling.
Hello, and welcome to this week's Wilson Waffling Live. It's lovely that you could all be with me today, and if you're watching this live, a special thank you to you. If you're not watching this live, then thank you for watching me on YouTube. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. What a wonderful day we're having today, and what a wonderful week I've had. It's been booming, I tell you, booming, absolutely booming. So today it's going to be a bit of a mix-match of the show, mix-match, and I've got lots of things to tell you and lots of things to say that's coming on in the future. But first things first, I would like to give you an apology. And this is from the bottom of my heart. That's right, let's get it around the right way. The bottom of my heart, an apology to you, because I did say that during the week I would be recording a discussion post about the homework and what you'd all said about the homework, and unfortunately I didn't get time to it. I've done quite a few blogs this week. I think you'd be rather impressed with the number I've done, but the discussion blog was not one of them. So I promise that'll be next week. I will get it done next week. But if you would like to go along and have a look at people's views about homework, then they are on the discussion forum and you can pop along there, and I've posted them all there, but I will interact with them and engage with them later on. So, welcome to the show, and first things first, can I please remind you that if you'd like to follow along, then by all means log into my Twitter, and if you would like to have your comment or a message featured live on the show, then you are quite welcome to tweet it, and you can tweet it with the hashtag WillWaffLive. And what I've got, if you have a look here, this is the scrolling Twitter feed down below. There you go, see? So you can see WillWaffLive, and if you tweet me throughout, then it'll pop up, and then what I'll do is that you'll see it going across the screen here. Okay, so if you fancy having a tweet, then go for it, and we'll see if we can get any of you online. What do you have to say, I hear you ask? Well, anything you don't want. You might say, hello Ian, or booming show, or can I be on, or whatever you want. Do you know, I'm thinking about doing a call-in session. You know, I normally have the feature about ask a question. I thought I might actually do the ask the question live, and what we'd actually do is get Skype up and running. You can call in to Skype, and I've had a go with Skype and it seems to work fine, and I thought we could sort of like, you could phone in and I could ask questions and things like that, and we can see how that goes. So that might be in the future, so if you're looking forward to that, then that's fine. Now remember, I do have not that one. I do have a chat room, and it's tinychat.com/iwilsonysj, and if you'd like to pop along to there, you can log in using your Facebook account, and you can actually go and chat away, and I can see it here. It's just down here on my MacBook. Look, there it is. Completely empty, and just in case anybody does suddenly appear, then we can sort of like go straight across there. But I think at the moment it's not working too well. But if anybody does appear in the chat room, then I will get across there as soon as possible. Still haven't got any lights on me. I know it's a bit dark, it's a bit gloomy, but hey, we're getting there. And also there is Twitter. over there. So at the moment, if you'd like to tweet me, and if you use the hashtag WillWaffLive, or just put at iWilson YSJ, and you will appear on my Twitter feed. So before further ado, let's crack on because I don't want to be here forever. No, I do, of course I want to be here forever. And let's start off by catching up on what's been happening on my blog. So here we go. Wait, there I am. I beg that was a bit short. I don't know what's went wrong there, but anyway, let's zip across to my blog and let's see what's happening over on my blog. So here we go. Zoom. Here we go. Wilson Waffling Live. First of all, can I say, look, I've got a pointer now. Can you remember it came up last week? We were saying I didn't have a pointer, and it was a bit confusing, but now I've got a pointer up there. So first things first, can I look? 512 top teacher blog 512. Now that's because more of you have been looking at my blog, so thank you so much. Thank you to you and you and you and you. Thank you a lot. I appreciate that. It was actually down to 509 at one point. I don't know whether or not it's because I've been blogging more or what, but it was there, 509. So do you want to know? Let me just show you this. So this is from last week. So last week we finished off last week by blogging Wilson Waffling Live episode 23. Can you see it there? Just there. So this was the last thing we blogged last week. So since then, this is this week's Wilson Waffling Live. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4 blogs. 4 blogs. Fancy that, eh? I've actually managed to do 4 blogs across the time, which is pretty good going, I think. I think that is pretty good going for a week. I'm so tired, it's unbelievable, but I think 3 blogs is pretty good going. Oh, sorry, I keep putting that. I'm going to move that social feed. Look, because I always pop it up there. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to shrink it a bit, because now you will be able to see that. I'm going to leave it on that screen. There you go. So I apologise for that. So what have we done? So this was Wilson Waffling Live episode 22. So if you were there for that, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that. Now, the next one that we got here is Wilson Waffling Does Apps. And what I'm trying to do here is every week, or twice a week, not twice a week, good grief, not twice a week or twice a month or whatever. I'm planning on looking at some apps, and this week the application is all about something known as telegamy, and telegamy is it's very, I do like it. It allows you to actually record and like an avatar, and you can actually when you're recording this, you can sort of like see the avatar there, and you can add an image behind it, and you can see there this is me. This is my avatar. That's me actually behind it. But this is sort of like a YouTube video that it will share it to, etc. So I don't know whether or not I don't know whether or not you can hear that. I don't think you can, but it sort of like tells you what I'm going to do. So it's coming through my headphones, but not out loud, I don't think. So I've put a few examples of how I've used it. But so if you want to know more about Telegamy as an app, then by all means go and have a look at that. So that was the first thing I did. The second thing I did was there's my first blog of my second Minecraft video. My second Minecraft 2, building a mathematical world, and I've decided to build a mathematical world, and everything within it is going to be mathematical. And I thought, I bet you did think, well, surely everything is mathematical in any case. You know, you can't have anything that is not mathematical, like a cube is mathematical or whatever. But I thought what I'll try to do is try to make it completely mathematical, and we'll get some everything has to be a certain shape, etc, etc. And the other huge piece of news, because I normally do Minecraft, I broadcast, I don't use Ustream for that, I broadcast on Twitch TV. So if you're a gamer, yeah, I'm down with the kids, yeah. If you're a gamer, then you'll be able to nip along to there and have a look at that, and follow me on Twitch TV if you wish. I'm called Waffling Wilson there, and you'll be able to pop along there. But the other exciting piece of news is that I've just invested in a Minecraft server. Yeah, my own Minecraft server. So I've actually got a server that I'll be able to play Minecraft on. I know. And I don't know what it's going to be called yet. I'm waiting, but I'm trying to decide which mod pack to actually put onto it. And I mean, I'm a complete newbie with all of this, and I've been reaching out to people on the internet and everything. I'm not getting a lot of support at the moment. I'm sure there's some people there. If you mention about hosting, you get so many offers of hosting, it's unbelievable. But when you're actually asking for help, it's a little bit less forthcoming. But anyway, we're on the way, and then you if you play Minecraft or you would like to have a go, then I will allow you to come on the server and you can have a play. How about that? You could be on my server, and I don't know what it's called yet, but we will have a look. So then halfway through the week I had quite an epic session, and we had what's known as a 6-hour session, and it was triple science followed by triple mathematics, and it was quite a long session. And what we did is that in order to spice it up, we took some photographs, and we used the panoramic feature of my iPhone. You can see there, so nice big pictures. But the interesting thing was, after a while we got a bit silly. So that was at the beginning, and then can you see here there's the same person on both ends. One's there and one's there on both of them. So we started to be a bit silly. This is sort of like near the end of the second one, and then this is the beginning of the third one. So we're sort of like 4 hours in. We're a bit tired now. This one didn't quite work. We got a bit of a blur going on here. And then this is the end one, and we all pretended to be dead and asleep there. But we still got the same person in twice. So that was a good fun session, and that was called my 6-hour epic. So you can see we have done a lot. So I blogged that. Then yesterday I started, I blogged another post called Getting in the Mood for Christmas. And all I did this was going to be my Wilson Waffling, but I decided it was a bit of a cheat. What I did was that I posted all my past ideas about Christmas. So what we got here, we got something about preparation for Christmas here. And then I wrote a blog a while back about Christmas pantomimes, which I put there. And there's also, this comes to this is like a YouTube thing about creating Christmas angels. Okay, so you can pop along and see that. And the other thing that we've got here is that we've got some Christmas boats. And this Christmas boat, this is how to make a Christmas boat and the angel again. And this is actually in the discussion forums. Because in the discussion forums, we now have, within the forums, I'll just go back one. Can you see we have, this is where we have all the discussions. And then just below we have something known as teaching lessons and ideas. And here, this is where I've put the Christmas ideas. So if you've got any fantastic Christmas ideas, then pop along. Why don't you pop along and have a look in there and let me know. You can either register for the forums. You can register for the forums there, or you can just tweet it to me or send it to me, and I'll add it for you, whichever you prefer to do. And by all means, add your Christmas ideas. So if you've got any Christmas ideas, then you can pop along there and actually find out, pop them down and share them with everybody who's around, so they can see it. So what else have we got? What else? So that was the lesson ideas. So back to the main page. You can see I've been super busy, and finally today I blogged. Wilson Waffling today is about discussion with technology, and it's a point when we talk about how I talk about how technology has changed or impacts on social discussion. So a bit different from the normal teaching one, but this did amuse me, this picture that I've posted up there, because this was Swarm, like Foursquare app, and it said today, "You look nice today," and I thought, isn't that lovely? And that brings me quite nicely onto this week's pictures. This week's pictures. So it's going to be a mixture. It's going to be a mixture of pictures, and I'm going to play it, and I'll let them scroll through while I sip a drink. One thing I will say now, that one of the pictures is a bit on the lopsided, because he seems fine, but when I upload it to Wirecast into the playlist, then it actually swaps around, and I don't know how to swap it back. So I'll look into that. And also, the other thing is that look out for the end, because I was having a photograph with my sister, and my mom actually photobombed it. She actually I don't think she realised, but she photobombed it in the background. So next is This Week in Photos. Oh, or did you notice that? All of a sudden, I'm going to do something, because all of a sudden, it's sort of like it went, and I suddenly realised I've talked about a whole load of those pictures already. How good is that? So anyway, this is the last one. This is my sister, and this is my mom in the background. Look, photobombing, bless her. And this was the one that said, "You look nice today." I think between Siri and Swarm, they make my day. They actually make my day together. So anyway, so I hope you enjoy this week's In Photos. Now, there's not going to be the discussion one, because I'm going to oh look, I'll just make sure I use this again, because I must play with this. I must play with this again, because I haven't played with it for ages, and I really must get on and do some work with it. But there's not going to be a discussion forum today, because we're focusing. I'm going to do that through the week, and I promise you that I will actually do it. So we're going to move on next to one of my favourite parts of the show, Wilson Waffling questions. So answers. Oh, so really and truly, ask Wilson Waffling.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Ask Waffling Wilson.
Please note, the new number is...
Ask Waffling Wilson.
Hello?
So, here we are. So this is Ask Waffling Wilson, like this. And remember, we might do this live. That'd be exciting, won't it? A live show. So, here we are. I'm on my phone. And I don't know whether or not... I think I've got some left over from last week, because I think I had about 6. And so we'll have a look at this week's and see what questions we've got. So here we go. We got 1, 2. We still got 4. And I'm just going to answer them from the bottom to the top. So first things first. It says, who are your favourite YouTubers and why? Okay then. Now then, I actually have one YouTuber that I've been watching for a while, and I watch his videos on and off. Okay, and then I have a new YouTuber that I started to watch, which is a bit of a weird story, but it's there. So my first one, Charlie McDonald. Charlie is so cool, like, and I've watched him for ages and ages, and I actually use one of his videos in my Earth and Space lecture, and he talks about stars, and I show it to the students. And I did email him once and say, you know, would you like to come along and actually say it live in front of the students? But he never replied. So fair dues. Must be a busy man, busy man. And now I quite like his. I'm not too keen on his short films. I'm not too keen on those, but I do like his narration style and the way he edits, and I think his Fun with Science videos were fantastic. So by all means, go and look at his Fun with Science. Now, the other YouTuber that I've started to watch really recently is somebody called OMG Chad. And the reason I started to watch him is that I watch a series of podcast, videocast, like online programs, a bit like this, and from a company called Twit TV, and they do things like iPad Today and Tech News Tonight and This Week in Google and things like that. And I tend to watch that either recording or live, which I quite like. And a lot of the idea about Wirecast and what I actually do here I got from there. And what happened was that he used to work for Twit TV, and he used to do a show there called OMG Minecraft and another one called Reddit, which I started to watch. And then all of a sudden I was following on Twitter, and he sort of like he lost his job, and it was just sort of like gone. So he started up a new he carried on with his Minecraft series on YouTube. And so I've been watching that, and it's been quite helpful actually, because then I can see how he plays Minecraft and how the other people play Minecraft. So at the moment, those are my two favourites. Now, the other thing I do watch a lot of on YouTube is that I watch a lot of tutorial videos and things like that. I love sort of like searching and just watching. So I'm watching a lot of Minecraft videos about modifications and things like that. And I don't know if you know, but I play World of Warcraft, and I often watch a lot of raids and things like that. My brother's raiding a lot, and so I sometimes watch his as well. So those are the two. Oh no, that was only question one. Good grief. So question one was favourite YouTubers and why. Okay, second one. It says, if you had to come up with the craziest way of commuting to uni, what would it be? Interesting. You know, I have a real fear of flying, but I always think it'd be really nice to come by helicopter. I often think that would be really cool, or even better, arrive chauffeur driven. Not like in a huge stretch limo or anything like that, but just arrive chauffeur driven, or have my chauffeur pick me up or something like that, so I can just sit in the back of the car doing my work or something like that. I don't suppose that's very crazy. It would be fun to come on a horse. That would be pretty, or something like a camel, and actually arrive by a camel. That would be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? Or I'm not too keen on a tandem, but I think maybe, or hot air balloon like the Wizard of Oz, just sort of like float down. So hot air balloon, helicopter, chauffeur driven, or riding a horse or a camel. Fantastic. Those are the two questions answered for Ask Wilson Waffling. So if you do want to ask a question, then send it to ask.fm Waffling Wilson. Okay, you can pop along there, or if you want, you can pop along to the my webpage, and up here can you see it says Ask Me, and if you click there, you can go and type in the question straight away, and I put the answers on there, and then you can go and have a look at them. Okay then, so thank you to those 2 people who gave me those questions, and I look forward to getting more. So remember, if you want any more, then this is the address to go to. So coming to the end of the show. So if you have been following along live, then that's absolutely fantastic. I don't think we've had any additions. I don't think anybody's tagged, but I will have a look. No more tags, so never mind. But remember, you can always join along throughout the week, and you will appear on the list. So if you would like to give a shout out to anybody, then by all means add it to Twitter, and there's tag it #WillWaffleLive, and you will appear down there next week. Cool. So I don't think there's anybody in the chat room, so I'm not going to do that. And I'm just checking Twitter as well while I'm here. There's a lovely long-eared jerboa, but that's about it on Twitter. So nothing there. So remember to look out for any news about my Minecraft server, and also the discussion forum later on. I'll do that discussion show. And the other thing is, you might not know this, but recently, last night actually, I put something on my Whistle Waffling Facebook page that actually got the most number of likes and comments ever. And tomorrow on Wilson Waffling Live, I'm going to pop on Wilson Waffling, my webpage. I'm going to pop it up there as well. So if you'd like to check that out, then do go along and have a look at it. So if you have been with me today, I thank you very much for being with me, and I hope you've enjoyed this half an hour of sheer fun and frolicness. Is that a word? If not, thank you for watching, even if you had the sound down. If there's anything you would ever like me to talk about or engage with, then fair enough. If you'd like to appear on Wilson Waffling Live, by all means drop me an email to at iwilsonysj@gmail.com, or tweet me in the normal way, or just give me a buzz on Facebook from my Facebook page, and we can have a chat and we can get you on and see what happens. So thank you very much for listening, and have a wonderful Sunday evening. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.